Oh, hello. Is that gonna zoom? Hi guys. Welcome back to another vlog. It is actually Sunday today. Sorry for the state of me. Oh, be careful. I've been listening to this album. It is the Post, I don't know if that's gonna focus. The Post Malone, He's Fully Gone Country, and I love it. I've always loved Post Malone. Anyway, but the fact he's gone full-blown country, I'm so here for it. He's so funny. He just sits. He will sit and play with the makeup in my makeup bag for yonks, won't you? What's this? But yeah, I've been listening to that album on repeat. Jude also headbutted me and he's come off absolutely fine. I've got this bump on my head. I'm just getting ready to go to the shops. I've got to do our weekly food shop. I've got to get some fresh flowers. I'm in the habit, I've got two like little obsessions at the minute. First one is I love having fresh flowers in the house. So I, every kind of like 10 days, hey, I just get some fresh flowers. So I want to get some new flowers. And then my other thing at the minute is, I think this is like an autumnal winter thing, but I always want candles lit, literally at all times of the day. Like I come down at about 9 o'clock and I light all the candles, and then they are on until 9 o'clock at night when I blow them out. I just love having candles on in the house, and everyone that's been round recently is like, wow, your house smells amazing. I've actually found Dunelm do really nice candles, and they're not mega expensive. So I get like my big one that goes on the coffee table from Dunelm, and then I'll go into like TK Maxx or Home Sense and get the other ones dotted around. What's this? Jude has a thing for cars at the minute. But I'm just about to do my slick back bun, and I always get questions on how I do it. So I thought I would quickly show you. So basically I have not washed my hair, although it's wet. When I got in the shower I just wet it, and then I'm basically just going to slick it back with a mask. My top tip is don't use gel and like hairsprays and stuff. Use a hair mask for your slick. I use a hair mask for like my slick ponies, my slick buns. Just, it works the same, and it's good for your hair obviously. So take your mask of choice. Mine is the Hairburst Long and Healthy hair mask. I take quite a generous amount and literally just run my hands all the way through my hair. I would normally do it on hair that's a tiny bit wetter than this, but I had things to do after I got out of the shower and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit dry, but it doesn't really matter. This hair mask is really nice. I've gone through quite a few tubs of this one. Yeah, I like to focus the mask on the ends, obviously, because they're water dry, and then the root, because that's what you want slicked. I use like a Tangle Teezer style brush to kind of get it into place. I will use like a smoothing brush to smooth it all down, but this obviously like gives the same effect as what gel and mousse and stuff like that would, and it's just obviously so much better for your hair. But if I was doing a ponytail, I'd just wet the top bit of my hair and then put the mask in the top, but obviously I've wet the whole of my hair for a slick bun. So then I'm going to take like a smoothing brush, and this just smooths it all out. I actually have all of these products in, like the hairbrush, the mask, stuff like that, in the description, so I'll put them all in there so you know that. But yeah, basically like scraped it all. I will put this hairband in, and then I basically just twirl this round and round like so. Another hairband, round, 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 and that is my slick bun. And yeah, that is pretty much my slick bun. This is my mask of choice. This actually comes in a bundle that I order with a shampoo, conditioner, the gummies, a spray. I also use the serum, but Hairburst have a buy one get one free sale on at the moment, so it's a really good time to buy. I've also got a code for an extra 10% off, which is HB10 Molly. I will leave all the details down below and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the slick back bun. This child, honestly. What's he doing? You're so cheeky. I am the biggest, when I say biggest lover of the Kylie Skin Tint, I don't know what it's called actually, let me check. It is Skin Tint Blurring Elixir. I love it. Literally, oh, careful. I am obsessed with it. It is just my new everyday like makeup. I literally just wear this and the Rhode blush and a bit of mascara, and that's it. That's my day to day, and it just is sensational. Like absolutely beautiful. Like it's so light. This colour is probably a little bit dark for me at the minute because I am pasty. But yeah, this is it on the skin. It is just so nice. Like honestly, really recommend. And I don't think it's actually that expensive. And then I literally just put a bit of Rhode blush on. This is the colour Sleepy Girl. Love it. And blend that out. And other than a bit of mascara, that's literally it. And it just makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I'm actually into, which is in the bathroom at the minute, brown mascara. So obviously you guys know this is my like go-to, but I bought it in brown. And yeah, I'm kind of just loving brown mascara. It's a little bit more natural. I don't notice the biggest difference, but it is just a tiny bit more natural. What, you're covered in my hair. I will put a bit of mascara on, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that Kylie Cosmetics skin tint because I think it is divine. His little outfit is from Zara. Ow. But we have a bib with everything because dribble. Okay, giving you guys a little haul of everything we picked up. So I've not done the food shop yet. But first off is flowers. And then first candle, this is the scent of my hallway. It's called Sandalwood Suede. They actually seem to have this one quite a lot in TK Maxx and HomeSense. So I tend to get this one just on repeat for my hallway. So I stocked up on that. And then also in TK Maxx, I got this cute little Christmas mug. I don't really drink tea, but obviously I drink coffee. So it's going to be like my coffee mug. I should have got two really, one for me and one for Jamie. Like I said, I actually get a lot of my candles from Dunelm because I find that they're really reasonable. So starting off with the big one. So big one, this is £20 and it says that it has an approximate 80-hour, Jude. It has an approximate 80-hour burn time. So this is, the smell of this is amber and tonka. And then I get the black plum and amber, also really nice. I got the smaller amber and tonka, which I'm actually thinking, I'll show you where I'm gonna put them. And then also they do a black tea and patchouli, I think it's pronounced, and that one's really nice. So for all 4 of those candles, it was £48. So I think I personally think that is really good for that amount of candles. And then apart from some food for Jude, I got him this like teddy coat, which I think's really cute, from Next. It was £17. Yeah, I just got Jude some food, but Jude, come this way. Look at him in his walker. Come on, clever boy. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see him. He's so good at like navigating it. He reverses it. Are you waving? Hey, hey. Clever boy. Wow. So this is pride of place of the bigger candle. It goes on our coffee table. And then over here, I've got the black plum and amber one, so that one's nearly done. But I'm thinking of putting the smaller amber and tonka one there instead when that one runs out. No, I'm sorry, I'm just in JD buying Jude's first Christmas present. Can you cope with these? These are a 3.5. I think I'm gonna get them, they're quite big, but I think I'm gonna get them in a 4, maybe a 5 actually, for when he can actually like run around, because look how cute they are. I've actually got my nan and granddad to get him some Converse for Christmas in a 4. So maybe if I get them in a 5, he's kind of always maybe got a cute little pair of trainers, but oh my god, I literally, I'm obsessed. And he's just loving chewing on his straw. Is that good? We are currently putting up our new bit of art. My sister painted this. She is very clearly the talented one out of the two of us, because I can't do that. Yeah, I've just measured and it is going up on the wall. Who's tired, boy? Who's tired, boy? Yeah, you. This is the way you measure something straight, is with a shoebox. Right, are we good?
Can't be. Look at this. Give me the tape measure. Look at these two. There.
Yeah.
There.
Well, let me come back here. Yeah, that's straight. Dead straight, yeah.
That's dead straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Let's go with that then, but that looks like it's going on a massive wonk.
And this is her up on the wall. Can you cope? Honestly, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I just feel like it ties the room in so nice, like every angle I look at it, it's just so stunning. Sorry for the background noise, but yeah, basically my sister done it. I keep telling her she needs to sell it. Whoa, be careful. He literally rams this runner into everything. Where are you going? And he's just so quick in it. Anyway, she just sent her a picture of these cushions and was like, this is kind of the colour scheme to go with, and this is what she come out with. I will show you tomorrow in natural daylight, because obviously we've got lights on now, but kind of up close you can see it's basically got the blue, because we had to tie in the blue dining room bench kind of thing, and then we've just got nudes, whites, golds, a bit of grey because this sofa is grey, and yeah, it's just honestly so stunning. So stunning. Couldn't be more happy with it. And there's her little signature in the corner. But yeah, I keep telling her that she needs to sell them, like. And then I must show you these. I picked these up today. I'm basically gonna wrap them up for Jude's Christmas presents, but oh my god, can you cope? So I got them in a size 5, and I got these ones, oh, if I can open them, in a size 4.5. They only did these in half sizes. They only did these in half sizes, yeah. So I got them in a 4.5, those in a 5, because I want them to like go to good use. I want him to like be in them when he's actually walking. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap them up for Christmas. The box is a bit battered, but my kind of idea is I was gonna buy them anyway. So everything that I'm buying now for him is just getting wrapped up for Christmas, because he's not gonna remember it, let's be honest. I am the world's biggest procrastinator. Like, I have so much to do, and I just don't want to do it. But guys, we're on book 4 of the Chestnut Springs series. This is Reckless. So I've read, where are they? Flawless, Heartless and Powerless. We are now on Reckless. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I listened to a lot of Powerless as an audiobook on Spotify. I had a 3-hour drive down to London over the weekend and I listened to most of it on the way and on the way back, which was a good use of time if you ask me. I actually do prefer reading. Audiobooks I tend to like zone out a little bit. Like there was a few times I had to like rewind because I was like, what the hell was I just listening to? But yeah, we were on book 4. I want to say Heartless is my favourite, then Powerless, then Flawless. Flawless I just wasn't that impressed with, I won't lie. And then yeah, we've got Reckless and Hopeless to go. So yeah, I do really recommend these. It's very easy reading. It's a bit spicy for those of you that like a bit of naughty. But yeah, I do love like a love story, and the fact that it's set like country, like on a ranch, is the way to pull up my heartstrings. Hello? Oh. Night night. Night night. Come here. Come here.
You can put it into a restaurant.
Come here.
I'll start doing dinner.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you going to say good night? Look at those eyes. Hello. You don't look tired.
I thought he was downstairs.
He was downstairs?
Yeah.
You don't look tired. It's your bedtime. 7:20. Do you want to read it? We won't be reading that to you, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think what I was saying was the fact that it's just set on a ranch and like country. I just love it. But yeah, very easy. Bit erotic, but that never hurt nobody. I need to pack for New York over the next couple of days for us. I'm going to take you to see the Christmas tree. Shall we go sleepies? Shall we go sleepies now? You smell lovely. Oh, I know what I was going to come on here and talk to you about. Vlogmas. Imagine, people are messaging me about Vlogmas saying, am I doing Vlogmas? Now, I'm just, part of me is like, maybe I'll try and do it, because if there's one way of getting me into a routine of posting on YouTube, it's Vlogmas. But then I can't even upload weekly consistently, let alone daily. And I honestly just don't know what to talk to you guys about. But then I'm thinking like, hello, maybe, like I say, it's a good idea to like force me into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's one way of throwing myself into YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, maybe I'll absolutely need an editor for that. Right, listen, do you actually want to know the reason that I don't upload on YouTube? I don't know if I said this in my last video. Editing them. Nobody tells you how long it takes to edit a YouTube video, and it's just one thing I am shit at. Like, I cannot edit for the life of me. It takes me, I want to say like 6 hours, 6-7 hours to edit a half-an-hour YouTube video. Like, that is criminal. I actually have got the contact details for an editor, but if you know of any editors, if you're an editor yourself, DM me, let me know like your prices and stuff. Because the thing is I'm so torn between, like, obviously I can do it myself, so, but yeah, I'm kind of just torn because I'm like, I can edit myself, but I'm just really rubbish at it. So I'm like, oh, is it a waste of money to pay somebody to do something that I can do myself, or is it not? Because I could literally just get so many YouTube videos out, because it's the editing process. I love filming, I just hate editing. He honestly just will not stop. He's on the move 24/7 now. Look, he pulls himself up. This is him. He's on his feet. Let me show you. And they're matches, so we can't have them. And that's a candle. he pulled that diffuser over the other day. This is the highest I can get you, and I feel like I'm stood really far back. I'm just about to go out for lunch with my friend Marla, but, well, I guess I could give you a whole big haul. Do I have time for that? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a whole big haul because I got this blazer, which you fully cannot see, from H&M. It is the nicest quality. Like, let me kind of, I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's giving what I want it to give, but it is a really nice quality blazer. Did I just say jumper? I meant blazer. I don't know if I just said jumper. It was £35 from H&M. It's kind of like a granddad brown, I want to call it. Like, I don't know, it looks like an old-fashioned, like, yeah, granddaddy kind of blazer. But I love it. I've just got it on with these ASOS brown jeans and Skims top. But yeah, I got this, and then I also picked up, obviously, colour of this season is like burgundy red. This tracksuit from H&M. So I'm actually going to New York, if I've not mentioned that, on Sunday. And I'm thinking of just wearing this on the plane. I don't know why H&M don't put the prices on their tags if you order online. Has anybody noticed that? Because I don't actually know how expensive these were. All I've got is, I got a small in the tracksuit bottoms, which I should have got an extra small because they're so long, but I just cut tracksuits at this point. And I got a medium in the like zip up because I like them to be really baggy. But on another haul note, I went to the baby show on Saturday and I picked up a few bits. I kind of was gifted a few bits. So I won't go through it all, but I'll just pick up the bits that like I'm obsessed with. I picked up these bits from, I've never heard of this brand before, Miffy. And I got this really cute poncho towel. Jude literally lived and died in his on holiday, but he's gonna grow out of it. And this is kind of a bit wider, so although he's gonna grow up, he can be in this for a little while longer, whereas the one he has at the minute kind of will only see him through maybe to like December, because it's smaller that way. And then I also picked up this. I don't actually take out our nappy bag that much unless I'm going out for like the full day or overnight or whatever. Most of the time, if I'm just running to the shops into Leeds, like I'm only out for a couple of hours, I will take a little pouch like this where I literally just put in like a couple of nappies, maybe a spare bodysuit, wipes and his food, and I just carry that. I just chuck it under the pram because it's just a lot easier than taking a nappy bag out. So I just picked up a cute one of these because it was just very cute. So that was from Miffy. And then my first year's actually gifted us this little bodysuit that says, Jude, it's for Christmas. It says Christmas seems a little more magical this year. That is really cute for Christmas. But on them, actually, I always get a lot of DMs like from people that want to buy gifts for their friend that's pregnant, family member that's pregnant, blah, blah, like what do you use the most? What do you recommend buying as a gift? And I would recommend my first years as a brand to look, if you want to buy somebody a gift, if you've got like a baby shower coming up, anything like that. We have one of Jude's car seat blankets had his name on it, Jude, and it had like, I think an elephant, a giraffe, and maybe like a zebra, and it was like a really nice knitted blanket, and that was our favourite blanket. And then they do so many nice bits, like we've had bodysuits with just like Jude on it, if you know the name that they're naming it. So I do recommend them as a brand if you want to buy somebody a gift. I'm not going to show you everything because we will be here all day, but next is, I actually buy from this brand. I've bought a couple of outfits for Jude. I was walking past their little store, and like I said, I've bought Jude outfits when he was younger, and I picked up these little, they're really thick ribbed like trousery leggings. They do the cutest outfits, like all really comfy knitted clothes. Anyway, so I walked past the store, I picked up these, and then when I left, they had kindly, you wait. They have personalised a Christmas jumper for Jude that said Jude believes, and oh, I'm just, how cute is that? So if again you're on the market for maybe like a really cute Christmas jumper for your little one, or again it's a cute little gift, Bertie and Me they are called on Instagram. I'll try and I'll add their app underneath. Same with the Miffy and My First Years and stuff, so it's easy for you to find them. Next thing I got was, this is from Olive and Bud. Can you cope? This like boucle little gilet. I'm gonna take this to New York with us next week. This is size 6 to 12 months, but honestly, I'm obsessed with it. This is Jude's lunch. He's got chicken and rice and peppers. These, I actually find these, this is the Tommy Tippy. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. I actually think, I'm just waiting for it to cool down. I actually think they do the best kids stuff, like their spoons are the best ones, their dishes and stuff. I've also got the bowl as well. I think they do them in like dusty pink as well if you've had a girl. And then this is the painting in kind of more of a natural daylight. We've got clouds, but you can kind of see the colours a little bit more. I really need to get like a car thing in order to film driving in the car, because this just does not work for anybody involved. But then like, is that too try hard? Do you know what I mean? Like if somebody walks past and is like, what the hell is that on their like dashboard? But I've been listening to Diary of a CEO. I think his name's James Sexton something. He's like a divorce lawyer, and I will be honest, I don't listen to loads of Diary of the CEO. I've listened to like the odd few, but they kept coming up on my TikTok. So me and Jamie sat and watched the first one this morning, and then I've been listening to the second one in the car, and really good. I really recommend. It's kind of, I've never been like massive on the idea of like marriage, I'll be honest. Like I could take it or leave it. I say that I could take it or leave it before having kids. Now I've had Jude, I do want the same surname when Jude goes to school. Ideally, that would be like, he says he agrees in the back. Yeah. You want me to have the same name? Yeah. Also, there is actually a story with that. There is actually a story to that, I'll tell you in a sec. But yeah, that podcast, really, really good. It kind of like, obviously he's a divorce lawyer, so he sees like the constant negative side of like marriage, but he basically says like, why do you need a legal document to like be with somebody forever and like have a life and blah blah blah. Like he was like, the idea of marriage is beautiful, like you stand in front of all of your friends and family and like literally like declare like literally declare like, this is my person, and for better for worse, richer or poorer, sickness and health, like you'll stand by that person. And he's like, that's beautiful. Like, wow, noisy boy in the back. Yeah, he's like, who doesn't love that and who wouldn't support that? But then at the same time, like, why do you need a government document to do that? And like, I kind of said to Jamie, like, that kind of is true. Like, you could just have a big party, like say you got married, and then just not get like the legal documents involved. Do you know what I mean? He's just really interesting to listen to, so I do recommend that podcast if you're driving to work, sat on the train. I personally, a bit like what I was saying with the audiobooks, like I have to watch a podcast, so I do feel like when I was watching it with Jamie this morning, I was like watching it, I was more invested, and then when I've been listening to it in the car, on like through the car, I just was zoning out a bit more. But yeah, what I was going to say about the whole marriage thing is, before having Jude, like when me and Jamie had the conversation of like where we wanted to go, for me and for Jamie, kids are like such a bigger commitment than like marriage is. Like if you can walk away from a marriage, not easily, as this guy was saying, but like you can walk away from a marriage. You can't walk away from having kids together. Like me and Jamie, regardless of if or not we work, we are in each other's lives forever. But so I just was never like that bothered about getting married. Like, me and Jamie kind of joked when we was in Hawaii, when was that, last year, just before we got pregnant with Jude, we kind of joked like, oh, should we just get married? Like, there was a really cute little chapel and we was like, maybe we should just get married, like, for the bands. And I wouldn't put it past me and Jamie to just do something like that, like just the two of us, maybe with our children in like 15-20 years time, like, oh. But what I will say is, when I was really heavily pregnant, so again, I never thought anything about marriage, anything like that, up until this point. So when I was really heavily pregnant, I went down to London for the day. The time that it basically took me to get from Leeds to where I was going in London, I noticed 3 people look at my ring finger. I was heavily pregnant, basically to like look to see if I was like married or engaged or stuff like that. And I'd never noticed it before. I don't know whether I would naturally do it. Like, if you see somebody heavily pregnant, do you look at their ring finger? I don't know. I've personally never done that, and I think I look young. Like, I was with Jamie's mum a couple of weeks ago, and there was like a charity stall for a dog's charity, and he stopped us, and then he looked at me, and granted I had like no makeup on, I'd literally just like run out of the house, and he basically was like, oh, I don't think I can speak to you. And I kind of thought nothing of it, and then he was speaking to Louise, and he basically along the lines was like, sorry, this keeps falling, and yeah, he was basically like along the lines of, oh, you've had children young. And I was like, oh, like, I'm 26. And he was like, what? He was like, I thought you was under 21. That's why I said that I couldn't speak to you. And I was like, oh no, I'm 26. And he was like, oh, like, take it as a compliment. But yeah, that's now my kind of little, like, what's the word I'm looking for, where I'm a bit like self-conscious. I'm a little bit like self-conscious of it, where if I'm alone with Jude, I feel like people might be looking at me thinking, oh, she's just like a young mum that's got knocked up. Which, again, regardless if that is the case, like, I don't know. But yeah, to sum that conversation up, I just really recommend that podcast. It was quite interesting. I'm going to leave this video here. Sorry if it's quite short. I've basically just been filming over the past like 2-3 days. But I want to get this one up because I want to get New York like content up as and when we're in New York and not delay that ages. So I don't know whether I'm going to like vlog packing for New York maybe. So yeah, I'm going to close this video out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, this is the most random angle ever. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.